Some call it the iPhone of the desk world. Others say it's the desk that moves with you. But Stir, a company specializing in new technology for the home and office, simply call it the Kinetic Desk. And after the successful release of its flagship F1 model back in 2013, Stir is now out with a brand new M1. It's a desk with cloud and touchscreen technology. So now I'm joined by JP Labrosse, founder and CEO of Stir and a Fox Business exclusive. Thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
So this is the desk.
Yes.
How does it work?
This is the Stir Kinetic Desk. It's a desk that senses your presence. It actively engages you throughout the day to move more. And it's all about helping you be your best and be your healthiest. So at its very basis, it senses you when you arrive. When you want to change positions, you simply tap twice on the surface, and it moves between sitting and standing.
And this is moving to your height right now. It senses you.
So basically, when you set up the desk, you can choose a height that's comfortable for you, and the desk learns throughout its operation. It's learning what the best movements are to keep you most active.
This is so cool. So when you approach the desk, how is it connecting to you? Is it through a device that you're wearing, or does it just know?
So it actually has a sensor on the front of the desk that senses you when you arrive. And this active engagement piece, what happens is that the desk will invite you to move throughout the day, and it actually helps you be more active.
Well, why do we want to be more active, though? We're sitting like 6 to 8 hours a day. That can't be good for us, right?
Right. So it turns out, based on a calculator that was developed with Dr. Mark Bendon from Texas A&M, that standing half the day at your desk can burn as many extra calories as a marathon every 2 weeks.
Really? As much as a marathon? Well, I'm certainly not running a marathon, so that's good news,
well,
right?
Exactly. I haven't done one either, but I have spent a lot of time at a desk, it turns out.
You've also spent a lot of time at Apple. You were one of the designers on the iPod. You've worked on all kinds of things under the tutelage of Steve Jobs. This is called the iPhone of desks. You know, what are you bringing from your experience at Apple to have designed this beautiful thing?
So at Apple, I was engineering team lead for 2 of the early iPod programs, iPod Shuffle and one of the early iPod Classics. And I like to say that Apple trains people in the pursuit of perfection and how to take product design works of art and bring them to mass audiences. And so I like to think that I learned a little bit about that in my time at Apple.
So how much does something like this retail if you're interested in bringing one to work?
So this desk is $29.90 retail. We're selling it on our website, stirworks.com, as well as with our channel partners, Relax the Back, who have stores throughout the country, and our online partners, Wayfair and All Modern.
And you guys really are an American success story. You're a startup, but you also manufacture all of your stuff in Western Michigan. Why did you choose being outside of Detroit to make this?
So the Western Michigan is the hub of commercial furniture for the entire world. We're working in Western Michigan with partners that help us bring products to market faster with exceptional quality. These are companies like Symbiote, Abcor Industries, Nelson Steel, and Milwaukee Electronics.
Cool. So what do you like so much about the desk? I mean, you're so excited about it. It's beautiful. It's very simple.
Well, thank you. I think the way I think about it is that there's 1 billion people in the world, probably, who spend most of their day at a desk.
Yeah.
And so if you think about that, so much of the world's value is created at desks. And we wanted to make a desk that's worthy of that sort of job.
So let's play with it some more. Show me more of what it can do.
Yeah, absolutely. So remember I told you about this thing about the desk inviting you to move during the day? That actually feels like the desk is taking a breath of air. Do you want to see what that feels like?
Definitely.
So imagine you're here working at the desk and you're typing away. And then the desk rises and falls just a little bit. So I'll do it again right there. The desk rises and falls.
It's like an inhale, exhale.
Exactly. It's actually timed to a typical resting breath rate. That's a way to invite people to move without interrupting the flow of their work, which is crucial, right? If you're working on deadline, we want to invite you to move in a way that feels effortless. Your options then are to just tap twice on the surface and move to the next position. Or you can ignore that and go about your work. The desk will actually learn from each of those interactions, and it's learning the best times to invite you to move so that it fits seamlessly into your day.
JP Labrosse, CEO and founder of Stir. Thanks so much for bringing the desk. It sounds like a pretty revolutionary thing.
Thank you very much.
We'll see you next time.